you guys excited, ready to go?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. All right. Versys 1000. Adventure touring bike. Never rode one. Never even sat on one. Kinda like it. Oh, it's got a power outlet. We got heated grips. Adjustable preload. Cruise control. Adjustable windscreen. Lots and lots of features. Hand guards. That was a great upgrade I did to the Harley. So Justin's back behind me somewhere riding the exact same bike. So this thing has got a lot of power. You know, we're on an escorted ride, unlike what I was able to do with the Indians, but you can just feel that this thing wants to haul ass. That guy's riding a loaner FTR. He's gonna get it. Yep, there he goes. All right, and we're down. First gear. I like that it has the gear indicator. I like the gauge cluster. There's very little that I don't like about this bike so far. You sit very much upright on it. Very, 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 very comfortable seating position. You know, I don't remember how much this thing costs. I'll probably have to pop that up on screen somewhere right here. And probably pop a couple more specs up there. But yeah, it's you could definitely ride quite a bit on this thing. It's probably, and I'm a little biased, I like Kawasaki, but this is probably one of the better ones I've rode so far. That FTR was fantastic though, I gotta admit that, but we'll see how this thing does once we get going a little further. I could ride this thing for a very, very long time. I can already tell that. It's just such a good seating position. It would probably get tiring, the fact that you can't really put your feet anywhere else, you know, unlike what you can do on a big bagger. But you know, the fact that you can go a lot more places with this than you could a big bagger would make this a very, very nice option. I like that thing too. Alright. We are moving. Look at that thing, the T-Rex. Those things are cool. I'm getting more used to having the turn signals on the left side. He's shaking his head yes. Justin approves. I gotta admit, this thing is definitely pretty nice. I like it. Question is, would I buy one? Answer to that is most likely. Most likely, yes. This thing is got a very, and obviously I can't really hammer it too hard, but it seems, you know, to be pretty predictable. I don't know if I'd say for somebody who's never rode before, but you know, you don't have to have too much experience, I wouldn't say. And again, this is not much like the other videos I've done. This is not like a full review. This is just my kind of initial impressions of it. The good thing with Kawasaki is with their escorted ride, they actually take us up onto the interstate, and which is going to allow me to see how the buffeting is from this windscreen, which it is up all the way. So hopefully that'll get most of the wind up and over my head. If you're looking for an adventure touring bike, I would definitely recommend checking this thing out. I would not mind checking one of these things out for, you know, I would take this thing, I would go camping on this thing to places where, you know, the road glide can't go. Probably have to find some more aggressive tires if I did that. well. We're getting to go a little bit quicker now. Did we change our stagger? Is that what we're doing now? Okay. I didn't know that's what we were doing. I guess that's what we're doing. This guy's better than the guy I had yesterday. He's going a little more spirited at it. Buffeting's not bad. This thing has tons of power. My bad, I left my turn signal on. I did the same thing he did. My bad. This thing corners so freaking well. For being as tall as it is, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. I want one. This is the problem with me doing this type of stuff, is I end up wanting more toys, and I've only got so much garage space that I can't really have all the toys that I really would like to have. That's super unfortunate. I also don't have the money for all the toys I would like to have. I would have a whole fleet of motorcycles if I had enough money. So yeah, guys, I realize I'm not doing a full review as far as, you know, 'cause I can't take it far enough. But do me a favor, down and below, comment what you think about this video. What do you think of this bike? Do you have one? Have you rode one? Also, do me a favor, click that subscribe button, turn on the notifications with that little bell icon. Like the video, dislike the video, whatever, you know, you feel about it. All of that stuff definitely helps me. It helps me to know what I'm doing wrong, what I'm doing right. I want to make content that everybody can enjoy. I know this isn't what I've been making because, you know, I just can't really put all of the money into parts to keep putting on the bike. I've kind of run out of things that I want to put on it. I'm not sponsored, nothing like that. This is all just me. So, yeah, let me know what you think. So anyway, guys, we're going to get it on the interstate here. I've already been on this route. We did it yesterday. We're going to go up on the interstate and give it a quick rip. Unfortunately, again, I can't go over speed limit or anything like that, as much as I would much prefer that, just to see what it has. But at least I can get a feel for how it feels on the interstate. Watch, I'm going to put it... Oh, so easy to find neutral. I love Kawasaki's. They have that easy find neutral, whatever they call it, feature that it just goes in neutral so easily. Here we go. Short shift. I will say this windscreen is preventing a lot of buffeting. I'm getting wind noise, but that's fairly normal. I mean, you're going to get that anyways, but it's doing a very good job of keeping me from, you know, being blown around a whole lot on this bike. So at 70, you know, these guys can't take us up full speed. This thing is very, very, very stable. Very, very stable. I feel like this thing has a whole lot more go in it. I really like this bike, actually. I gotta find out how much it is. I do not remember. I'll be totally honest. I don't remember how much it was. But if somebody gave me the keys to this thing and said, here, you can have this if you like it, I would most definitely take it. I gotta see how much it is. I may end up having to purchase one in the future at some point. I may end up second guessing my idea to purchase a KLX and purchase one of these instead, depending on the price. It's probably like 12 grand or something like that. I don't know. I'll find out when I get back to the Kawasaki booth. I'll go look at one on their floor and see just how much it is. And here we go. Back to the Kawasaki booth. I'll check back in here in a second and we'll get Justin's thoughts on it. And we'll also go check out how much they are, just so I can see and kind of... I'll pop it up anyways earlier. Obviously, it already been popped up. You guys will know before I do at this point. And we'll go from there.
adventure touring bike, I don't know that the adventures go anywhere else than the roads. Now, as a road bike, I think it's actually pretty good. I really liked it. I would like to probably try one out on a longer trip to see how it does long ways, because I don't know how well that would be. But it had plenty of get up and go, winds up real fast, real fast. I don't know about the clutches shifting and all that jazz. I really couldn't hear what the guy was trying to tell me and how that worked. But it had plenty of spunk. It was it had 6 gears. Seems like a lot. I don't know what you need that for. I guess for fuel economy. But I just don't see these small tires being useful off road. Like even with knobs on them, I just don't see them. But it was a really fun bike to ride. That's what I'd say. It was real fun.
Fair enough.
I'd recommend someone test drive it and maybe just think about it as a round town bike, because it's got storage options already from the factory. And as a round the time bike, you know, if you don't want a Harley Bagger or something like that, this is like it's like a damn spunky Ninja, you know, but much more comfortable seating position.
See, I would say it could be more than just an around the town bike. I think you could ride this thing for many miles at a time without too many issues.
You think that this is more comfortable than your road bike?
It's a different kind of comfortable. The thing I like about the Road Glide is my ability to actually change my seating position, you know, put my feet up on the highway pegs, things like that.
Bars for these.
Yeah, but with your upright position, I mean, like I said, it could be comfortable for a long distance. At around the town bike, it'd be fantastic for it, though.
I think it would be a really good around the town bike. It'd be really fun. You could take it on the highway, go short distances, like 80 miles an hour. Like taking it up to Daytona from my place, no problem.
Or you know, load up some camping gear and go camping somewhere, you know, down a dirt path or something like that. Nothing too crazy off-road. But
yeah, I'm sure it could do dirt roads and stuff like that, but not like loose dirt roads. It'd have to be hard-packed dirt roads. So,
all right.
You know.
There it is. That's the Versys 1000. It's a cool bike, though. A little more money than I think I'd pay for it. All right.